Welcome to Fresh Talk News Channel. Today, we delve into a major news update. Elon Musk has exposed American society to its worst fringe elements, allowing them to shape mainstream politics and discourse. If you asked a biographer to define Elon Musk's legacy every 5 years, you'd get a different answer each time. In the mid-2000s, he was an e-commerce co-founder. By the early 2010s, he was an electric vehicle entrepreneur. In 2015, he became a commercial space flight pioneer. By the early 2020s, he was the world's wealthiest man. Now, his legacy is overshadowed by controversy and chaos. Despite his past accomplishments, Musk's actions in the last 5 years have altered and tarnished his legacy. His controversial salutes on President Donald Trump's second inauguration stage, whether Nazi-affiliated or not, resonated with white supremacists and emboldened them. This has been a recurring theme, with Musk's online posts and rhetoric sparking intense debate and interpretation. What's less debatable is how Musk's use of dog whistles, political influence, and algorithmic manipulation on his social media platform, whether intentional or not, has led to a catastrophic shift in the Overton window. White supremacist rhetoric, amplified on X, has become a part of American discourse with the potential to shape policy. The world's richest man, exerting influence even within the Oval Office, has a history of using coded messages, signals that acknowledge extremist support while maintaining plausible deniability. For example, on February 15, Trump posted about flouting the courts. Musk reshared it, adding 14 American flag emojis. The number 14 is closely associated with the neo-Nazi creed known as the 14 Words. We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children. The post was also made at 14:14 military time on the East Coast, where Musk was located at the time. To the average person, this might seem coincidental. But to neo-Nazis, codes like this are significant. They serve as covert signals, allowing extremists to recognize each other without openly exposing their views. Musk's actions extend beyond social media. He shared a logo for the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, featuring a 14-spoke gear, eerily similar to a Nazi flag's design. Historically, another organization used the same emblem, Volkswagen, during World War II, when it produced vehicles for the Nazis. Musk's dog whistles don't stop there. How many coincidences does it take before they can no longer be dismissed as random? From fringe to mainstream. In 2023, Musk endorsed an ex-user's post promoting the Great Replacement theory, a white supremacist ideology that inspired the deadliest anti-Semitic mass shooting in U.S. history, the 2018 Tree of Life Synagogue massacre in Pittsburgh. The Anti-Defamation League, ADL, reports that this theory has entered mainstream discourse, largely due to social media amplification, but Musk's influence extends beyond digital platforms. His beliefs are evident in his international political actions. In Germany, he virtually attended a rally for the far-right Alternative for Germany, AfD, party and told attendees to move beyond the country's past guilt, a phrase aligned with rhetoric that downplays the Holocaust and Nazi history. AfD has been criticized for using banned Nazi slogans, and its members have even walked out of Holocaust tributes. By allowing extremists to thrive on X with little to no moderation, Musk has accelerated the mainstreaming of far-right ideologies both in Germany and the US. The normalization of extremism. Stephen Monicelli, a journalist covering the far right for the Texas Observer, describes a normalization of concepts from extremist groups, noting that racial prejudice is becoming more acceptable on X under Musk's leadership. That doesn't even speak to the problem of the platform's owner, who, whether intentionally or inadvertently, amplifies accounts that promote neo-Nazi, white supremacist, or deeply prejudicial content. Monicelli said, when Musk rebranded Twitter as X, he restored previously banned extremist accounts. Some of these accounts were even paid under the platform's monetization program. Spencer Sunshine, author of Neo-Nazi Terrorism and Counterculture Fascism, explains why white supremacists flock to X. They want to be in a more public space. You can't really recruit if it's just an ideologically specific platform. Previously, extremists were confined to fringe platforms like Gab, Parler, and 8chan. Now, they use X to reach mainstream audiences, exposing normies to their beliefs. Monticelli points out that conservative politicians may unintentionally, or intentionally, amplify extremist accounts by resharing their posts, spreading their rhetoric further. It's a sea change in terms of their capacity to reach people. And so, X is effectively facilitating that by having no community moderation as it relates to those worldviews, he said, clarifying that this isn't about government censorship but rather responsible content distribution. Real-world consequences. The mainstreaming of this rhetoric has tangible consequences. It fuels far-right radicalization. According to the ADL, 76% of extremist-related deaths between 2014 and 2023 were linked to right-wing extremists, with white supremacists committing nearly all extremist-related killings in 2023. All the extremist-related murders in 2023 were committed by right-wing extremists, with 15 of the 17 killings involving perpetrators with white supremacist ties. The ADL report states, even more alarming, the extremist ideologies that influenced past domestic terrorists, such as the Oklahoma City bomber and the Las Vegas shooter, continue to be celebrated in far-right circles today. Musk is well aware of his influence on national discourse, and its impact on his businesses. He actively engages in right-wing rhetoric on X, and despite the platform's financial decline, his personal wealth skyrocketed after Trump's re-election. Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion in April 2022. By most accounts, its value has plummeted. But the platform's true power isn't financial, it's political. Since the 2024 election, Musk's net worth has surged by 77% to over $400 billion, according to Bloomberg. Though he has lost around $100 billion due to backlash against Doge leadership, his businesses still stand to profit. Doge has effectively stalled numerous government investigations into Musk's ventures. According to the New York Times, over 32 investigations, pending complaints, and enforcement actions across 11 agencies have been affected by Doge's cuts. Additionally, Musk recently reignited his legal battle over a controversial compensation package worth between $40 and $50 billion, despite it being struck down twice since 2018. He is now challenging the judiciary's authority. He also stands to gain from government contracts, such as the now-abandoned $400 million deal for armored Cybertrucks. Meanwhile, Trump has even promoted Tesla vehicles from the White House driveway. Musk is not the first American businessman to amplify extremist beliefs for financial or ideological gain. Henry Ford, Peter Thiel, H.L. Hunt, and Charles Koch have all played similar roles. However, none have so effectively exposed the general public to society's most dangerous elements, granting them influence over mainstream politics and culture. Despite his many achievements, this will be Musk's enduring, tarnished legacy. Thanks for watching Fresh Talk News Channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more news and updates.